Welcome back to the Us versus Them channel. I'm your host Vince, and today I'm gonna give you the parlays for the fights that are coming later today. Actually, I got 3 parlays for you guys, and they kind of go up in pay as they go on. I got these parlays clustered in kind of sequential order. I just feel like that was just the right thing to do. I don't know. We're just kind of experimenting here. I think it was a good call, but some of them are method of victory, some of them are money lines, a little bit of both. So let's just get right into it. The first parlay, I got Brandon Pierchik by KO. I think this is all but a guarantee. We're getting this at a minus 135. So I think it's a pretty decent bargain, honestly, because I do believe he's going to win this fight, and I don't think there's any way he wins it outside of a knockout. I mean, these heavyweights are coming here to swing. So minus 135 for that one. Second parlay, I got Josias Musasa by decision. That's at plus 290. I picked that earlier this week. I really like that pick. I like the Josias Musasa pick in general. And I just feel like he's going to get it done by decision. So, and then we have Michelle Montague by submission. That is the most likely outcome for sure of this fight. That prop is sitting at a plus 175. $10 on this parlay turns into 204 bucks. That's over 20 extra money. The second parlay I have for you guys, it starts off with a little bit of a underdog pick. We got Rolando Bedoya by moneyline. I hate going against Jamie Mullarkey when they're in Australia, especially. I just feel like his story has just kind of written for him to. He needs a win. He needs a bounce back. He hasn't really had a lot of success recently, but he's been facing hammers. I don't think Bedoya is that much of a step down in competition. I got that for a plus 118, that money line, which I think is pretty good value, especially since I think he's going to win. So then we're going to go into where we're kind of gambling on this parlay, this particular one. I got Cam Ralston by KO. He's also a slight underdog. The KO prop is sitting at plus 450 right now. So that's really going to juice our parlay up. And, I kind of sandwiched that in between 2 picks that I really like that I think are almost a slam dunk. So that leads us into the Navajo Sterling by knockout. I definitely see this one happening. That prop is sitting at plus 116 right now. So you take this $10 and it turns into 263 bucks, 26 extra money. And I think we're gambling on all of them, don't get me wrong, but I think there's only one of them that we're really gambling on. The third parlay I got for you guys starts with Jake Matthews to win by KO or points. When I watched his fight against Phil Rowe, very similar frame to Neil Magny, and probably not as good at grappling as Neil Magny. Jake Matthews didn't really offer a lot of submission threats to that. I do believe he's going to win this fight, but I can't really predict exactly how it's going to go as far as by KO or by points. I can see either of those happening today. So we just went the double chance. We got that at a minus 156. Don't love that price, but don't hate it either. So it's a little parlay juicer. So here we are with that. The second leg I got for you guys probably is the least popular pick that you guys will probably get from me. But I do believe it's going to happen. So I got Ramon Tavares by decision. He's kind of a big underdog in this fight. I just think he's got, against Jack Jenkins, I think he's got something for him. I think Tavares is getting undervalued for sure on the line. And I do believe this one's going to go to the distance. Jack Jenkins is a tough, durable guy. I don't see him getting knocked out. He seems like he does a pretty good job of defending submissions. I know he got submitted 2 fights ago to... doesn't matter. But, that dude, Gabriel Santos. He got submitted to Gabriel Santos a couple fights ago, but Gabriel Santos is tough. He's really not on the same level, honestly, as either of these dudes. He's a little bit above. So, give me Tavares by decision. That prop is sitting at plus 470. So, we're getting, a nice value for that. It leads us into our third leg of this one. This is a 4-leg parlay, by the way. I got Jimmy Crute by submission. That's sitting at plus 288 right now. I do believe that's the KO could happen for sure, but I don't know if it's going to happen on their feet. I think the club or the ground and pound's more likely if he is going to get a KO. But if he's on the ground like that, I think he's just going to get around his throat and get a submission. So give me Jimmy Crute by submission, and then we're going to finish it off just nice and easy. Not going to try to do anything crazy. Just Carlos Alberg money line. He could win by KO. I think he could go to decision as well. I think he could even get a submission potentially with the club and sub. I think that's the least likely outcome, but I'd hate to go double chance and then we lose our parlay on this one. So we're going to take it nice and easy on the end. Take Carlos Alberg, my money line. That's sitting at minus 235. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. I'm super excited about these fights. I'm really excited about these parlays. We took a little more of a conservative approach this time. So I think we're gonna have a better chance at hitting. And I got 3 parlays that I really like. So if you like them, lock them in. If you don't like them, let me know. But if you could, just please like and subscribe my shit. And that's all I got. Enjoy the fights later. I'm fucking out of here.